Another adventure, maybe some misadventure. Watch and find out. Cottonwood Lakes Trail at Horseshoe Meadow. Plan is 2 nights out in the Sierra Mountains. Link up with the PCT and JMT. Go over Forester Pass and then come out over Kearsarge Pass. So let's see how see how the adventure unfolds and see if there's a little bit of misadventure thrown in there. All right, boys and girls, July, and we have a little bit of hail. There you see all those little, looks like white pebbles falling from the sky. That is hail. July in the Sierra, boys and girls. I'll take it. Got a nice little climb here. Some nice views. One might say views that do not suck. One might. One. So worried when I parked my car down Lone Pine, it was 106 down there. It's about 80 at the trailhead, and then it's cooled off quite a bit. It's maybe 60 now. It is a spoiler. Well, by the time this movie comes out, everyone will have done Badwater. But it looks like it's gonna be, oh, there you go. There you go. It was 106 in Lone Pine, and all the years I have gone to Badwater, it was never that hot when it was compared to Badwater. So I think after a couple of pretty tame years of Badwater, the runners are in for a proper Badwater. We'll see. That'll be my next movie. All right, proper downpour now. Found a nice tree and rock. I think I'll just give it a couple minutes. Looks like this will blow through. Wow, that's quite a downpour. The trail turned into a stream there for about 10 minutes. So I had some jerky, waited out. Threw on the rain poncho. All right, fellas. This is coming a misadventure. Like 2 hours in. That was lightning. It was way too close for comfort. That was scary. All right, boys and girls. Starting off with misadventure right away. 2 hours in the Sierra and the lightning storm. Does seem like passing. So I'm just gonna keep scooting since I am out here in this big alpine plain. Plan is to camp by Rock Creek tonight. Should have some shelter in the trees. All right, calm after the storm. Look at this. It dropped like an inch of rain in like 10 minutes. It's kind of crazy. Hopefully the sun punches through so stuff dries out. Interesting. An old hut. Huh. Let's go check it out. Don't remember seeing this on any maps. Jesus loves you. Yes. Huh. Must be some old rescue hut, but it's all padlocked up. Interesting. Wow. Look at that. Nothing like a little misadventure to make you appreciate the adventure. Here we go. Alpine Lake. Does not get better than this. And I got it all to myself. There were lots of people the first couple miles. Oh, there's some people coming down the trail. Waterfall feeding the lake. Pretty awesome. All right, we're going over that. That is Army Pass, and I cannot pick out the trail. This Give Me Adventure, this is probably the one pass I didn't really read a whole lot about. So I'm just kind of on-siding this. I don't know anything about this pass, other than its name. Don't attempt this at home, boys and girls. I can see a faint trail, but I lose it about a quarter of the way up. Huh. Well, let's see what we see. And bonus, bonus, thunder behind me. So, yeah, being on a pass with thunder, one of my favorite things. But it's back there. If I can scoot over this, drop down, and get back down below tree line, life will be good. But man, this is a spectacular spot. Definitely check out Cottonwood Lakes. It would be very nice. Just day hike up here. You can go do Mount Langley. All right, made it. That was rugged. Unusually rugged. You see trails in Sierra made for livestock. That definitely is not. It's about a 800-foot climb from that lake down there to up here in like 3/4 of a mile. Kind of had to scramble past that snowfield. That's a legit little section. I guess I see why most of the trail reports I see reference new Army Pass. This is Army Pass. This is the old Army Pass. It's pretty style challenge. Especially had some lightning striking down at the lakes, so I had to move quickly. But now it's calmed down, so I can take a moment and enjoy this view. All right, backside of old Army Pass. Hopefully we're out of the thunderstorms. It's crazy, we're in Sequoia National Park. Last summer, camped with the family over yonder at Lodgepole. I think it's like a 300-mile drive from here to there, but you can, I think I see the peak I climbed when we were camping there, Alta Peak. All right, don't do that at home, kids. Rule number 2, don't smash your face. Right after rule number 1, don't get dead. All right, 10 miles and change in. Down below tree line again. Definitely a lot warmer down here. It's actually getting chilly up above tree line, especially getting rained on. Getting it all today. All right, just cruising down to Rock Creek is the plan for today. Nice easy day to get started. Since I had a late start, had to drive up from San Diego, get a ride from Lone Pine, and then hit the trail. All right, here's the amazing meadow, cruising down Rock Creek. Wow. It's a 1,000,000-word view. This movie is maybe doing a couple of 1,000 words. Just know, not enough words to describe how amazing the Sierra Mountains are. Definitely quite a bit warmer down here. That's good. Don't have to freeze tonight, hopefully. I do have enough gear, I could probably go down into the low 30s. But never quite sleep well when you're that cold. Man, there's so many spots when you come out here where it's just like, I'd like to just spend a day in this meadow, contemplating life. Right now, my excellent life decisions, a couple hours ago in the hailstorm, we're going over Old Army Pass. My dumb life decisions. Living like weeks of good and bad decisions all in one day here. All right, we made it to Rock Creek Meadow. Here, pitch the tent, gonna eat, and go to sleep. It's been a very long day, driving from San Diego Doing some work this morning, putting in 15 miles in the high Sierra. I am tired, so looking forward to a good night's sleep. There's a broke down camp here at Rock Creek. There's a deer just hanging out near my campsite. They'll pretty much let you walk right up to them. Kind of crazy. Alright, got the usual crappy night of sleep with the double whammy of sleeping on the ground, and this is about 9,000 something feet, so high altitude coming from sea level. But it was nice. Got 8 hours in. Not the usual like 3 or 4 I get on some of these grueling fast packing adventures. So I'll take 8 hours sleep. Got a big day. Can go up over Forester Pass is the plan. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully, if there's a afternoon thunderstorm, might have to camp at the base and hit it in the morning. But we'll see. Plan is, yesterday I kind of was on a tight schedule, so I pretty much went straight here without any breaks other than to hide from the rain. So today my goal is stop and take lots of breaks and enjoy being on the Pacific Crest Trail right now. And then later today, the John Muir Trail. Should be amazing. Morning in the Sierra. Does not disappoint. It's my pack. Stopped, had a snack, sat down. I did not sit yesterday, which is dumb. I'm gonna stop and take breaks and sit out and enjoy the day today. Alright, 4 miles in. Look at this kind of Dr. Seuss looking forest. Have to do some research. See what causes this, is if this from a fire or a raid at the kind of cusp of timber lines. So these trees are struggling for existence. I don't know. And I don't have access to the internets to find out right now. So maybe I'll put a little infographic on the movie explaining why the trees look like this. Looks like we're gonna get a pretty good day. See some potential storm clouds. They're not as bad as yesterday. It will take some cloud cover. Otherwise the UV index is like 12. Which I think is officially called a microwave oven. Alright, like 5 miles and change in. Believe we're looking up there at the backside of Mount Whitney. Pretty spectacular view. Not doing Whitney today, but when Kevin Goldberg and I fastpacked the JMT back in 2020, the COVID year, we went up there and started the JMT at the top of the summit, and then continued all the way to Yosemite Valley. Interesting story. We actually did it in 5 days. We weren't trying to set an FKT or anything, but then like 2 years later, I happened to be on the FKT website and saw that someone had put the exact route we did on there and no one owned it. So to this day, we still own the fastest known time from Cottonwood Pass to Mount Whitney to Yosemite on the John Muir Trail. Kind of crazy. I don't know that I could ever push myself to fastpack that hard. We were sleeping like 3 hours a night, going with headlamps. Not the ideal way to see the JMT. Look forward to the day I can go back and do it in like 2 weeks and enjoy it. All right, about 8 miles in. Decent little climb here. Bypassing Crabtree Meadows, which is a cool spot. But we're just gonna keep on trucking. Try to hit Forester as early in the day as possible, so I avoid the late afternoon thunderstorms I got hit with yesterday. All right, just trekking through the woods there for a couple miles. Now we're up on the Bighorn Plateau. Yeah, remember last time I was here, 2020, doing the JMT northbound. Like the sun was setting right about now. The goal was to get to Tyndall Creek. Got there in the dark, set up camp in the dark, and then I think we were back on the trail by like 3 or 4 in the morning. I'd recommend seeing the JMT. Alright, here we are at Tyndall Creek, like 14 miles and change in, over halfway of the planned mileage for the day. There's a nice campsite here. This is where we camped in 2020 doing the JMT northbound. Got up I think at 4 a.m. to hit Forester Pass nice and early. So as the grinded out part, it's definitely warm. This is like kind of the time of the day I did not want to hit Forester Pass, but at least there's looks like no threat thunderstorm, so it's just gonna be hot. So time to suck it up. All right. Oh wow, climbing towards Forester. I didn't see this because it was dark when Kevin and I did it. I think sunrise was just before attacking Forester Pass. So some pretty amazing views here. I love getting up here above the timberline. There's a couple straggler trees, so you can stop and get a little bit of shade. It's amazing, just you can go from like hot to cold if you just go in the shade here. The heat is just pure UV. Alright, marching towards Forester Pass, which if memory serves is right up there. Kind of a place that looks like people shouldn't go. It's a lot of switchbacks is my memory. So keep in mind mules go on this trail, although I haven't seen any today. I did when we were doing JMT northbound. Definitely seeing lots of evidence of mules. All right, let's just keep on grinding. All right, grinding. Whew. So, I believe going up to that little notch up there, I saw some people up there. It's not, the trail is not super evident. My memory is a little fuzzy of this one. I remember thinking, it doesn't seem like there's a trail that goes up there, but there must be. So let's go find it together. Whew. About 13,000 feet. Working my way up these switchbacks. Kind of crazy they bring mules up this. Whew. But check out that view looking back. Wow. You see the John Muir Trail came up on that. Pretty amazing. Again, not enough words to describe the Sierra Mountains. One of my favorite mountain ranges. Although, recently I went to Alaska, and all of Alaska looks like this. It's amazing. The whole state should be a national park. Alright, catch my breath here, and then grind up. Looks like thunder clouds are forming, so let's get the hell over this pass. Alright, there's the last switchbacks for Forester. Sucking wind here. Definitely not a route to do if you're afraid of heights or exposure. Whew, especially it can be a little dizzy from the altitude. So I am hugging the rock wall. All right, made it forward to surpass. Oh man, see the switchbacks.
It's an active volcano. It's like you see it.
Crazy.
Yeah, I think you did Okanagan.
All right, top of Forester Pass. Just taking a moment to soak it all in, and then we're gonna head down that way down into those trees. Camp for tonight. And tomorrow should be an easy day. Alright, cruising down from Forester Pass. Pretty nice trail surface, but gotta remember rule number 2. Don't smash your face. Right after rule number 1, don't get dead. All right, back down, low tree line. Find a campsite somewhere up here. Call it a day. Tempting just to bang it all out and get to Onion Valley, but that would be death marching at night and then finding someone to come pick me up late at night, so I'll just get a good night's sleep. Alright, set up camp here for the night at Bubbs Creek. You can hear it roaring there in the background. Long day, about 25 miles, 6,000 feet of vertical, all above 9,000 feet. Yeah, definitely got to earn those miles in the high Sierra. So, tired. As soon as it gets a little darker, go to sleep, and then head out tomorrow over Kearsarge Pass in Onion Valley. Short day, and then on to Badwater. All right, good night, kids. All right, day 3, last day, short day. Just gotta get over to Onion Valley. Just Kearsarge Pass standing in the way. So got up bright and early, sunrise, broke camp on the trail along Bubbs Creek. Nice and crisp this morning. I'll be honest, I mostly use these sun hoodies for warmth. I don't think they, a controversial opinion, I think they make you hot in the sun, unless you keep them completely soaked. Or you're just sitting there. If you're actually moving hard, they make me at least very hot. So I tend to use them more like this. It's chilly. I don't want a full warm layer because I don't want to overheat. Nice, pretty. Some views that do not suck to start the morning off. Got a little bit of downhill to get the legs up. Wake up the body and climb over the pass. All right, climbing up at Bubbs Creek. Morning in the Sierra never disappoints. Let's camp down there in those trees. Nice peaceful night. Although I was above 10,000 feet, so not the best quality sleep. Pretty cool. All right, here we are at the junction that takes you to lots of different adventures. The Ray Lakes loop, that is an amazing loop. Did that back in 2013, dating myself, but we're gonna go this way, Kearsarge Pass today. Oh, look at that. Looks like it'll get a little cloud cover, but doesn't look like thunderclouds. Looking down, I think that's Bullfrog Lake, which you can also take to go to Kearsarge Pass. Looks interesting. Have to check that out one day. All right, let's keep trucking up to the pass. Somehow the footage didn't make it of Kearsarge Pass, so let's close this out. This is a primo route. 2 nights, possibly 1 if you get an earlier start the first day. little highlight reel of the Sierra Mountains and the John Muir Trail. Hope you enjoy exploring and following in my footsteps.